What's up, fellas? Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and New Orleans Saints. Now I'm coaching you guys up. All right, so today we're gonna talk a little cover three, and I'm gonna show you because when we're in Houston we use a shuffle technique. So I'm gonna show you a little cover three against 22 personnel. All right, 22 personnel. What is that? So we're gonna talk about personnel, right? Very important for you guys to know. So I noticed. I remember when I was coaching a little bit, helping out this past year, high school ball. I asked the guy, so I think it was like the Thursday practice. It's mid-season. And I asked one of the 10th graders, I said, the coach is going through the plays, and he's like, 10 personnel, 11 personnel. And I had my arms folded. I was like, hey, what does 11 personnel mean? And he played receiver and cornerback. He didn't have a clue. It's extremely important for you guys to know what these personnels are. Obviously, in college, you should already know. So you know, and obviously in pro ball. But high school guys and youth guys, you should know freaking personnel. So what is 22 personnel? You got 2 tight ends. You got 2 running backs. All right, so we got our receiver right here. So what does 22 personnel most likely mean? Probably, all right, the percentages go up on a run play. All right, so it's very important for you to know that so you can calculate in your mind like, okay, this may be a run-heavy play because of this. So we get in a cover three. That's Sherrick McManus right here. I forgot, let me see, Nick Polk right here. So he's going to play strong. So he's coming down. We got single high safety, and I'm right here. So I'm at basically the nub tight end. I mean, the nub side, right? So I'm going to be at 4 yards, and you're going to see me. I'm going to let it play, okay? And you can see. And then Sherrick has a single receiver, so he has to kind of play it kind of tight, but he's going to play out a shuffle technique. So watch. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. I got a whole bunch of information and programs to give to you, to send to you. But you got to email me cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Got the one-on-one mastery program with the mind and body training, running program, how to go pro guy, all that stuff. Catching series. There's a lot of information, so much information you won't be able to download to your mobile phone. You got to download it to your computer. That's how much it is. So make sure you email me, ask me for that, and let's get into it. All right, so notice I come up. So Sherrick is going to be probably around about 6 yards because he's going to be shuffling, so he's technically already open up, all right? He's still going to read the 3. So he reads the 3, all right? What are his read steps? So we talk about the back putter read steps. What are his read steps? It's going to be the 2 shuffles. So shuffle, shuffle. If it's a 3-step, he'll be making that break. All right. If it's a 5-step, which is an intermediate or long route, his eyes snap. Well, technically not in the cover 3. He's going to have a little, because remember, he got deep third. So cover 3 is this. He got a third. I got a third. He got a third. He has a receiver, so he has speed. I got 2 tight ends. So really, I can kind of anchor down in there a little more for the most part because they're not going to outrun me. But I still got my third. Okay. All right, let's watch it. I'm gonna go through it a couple times. All right, so I'm gonna explain this, okay? So that's me. I just made the tackle. All right, so here's the thing. Understand this. I'm still reading pass first, so don't get it twisted. I'm not blitzing. I'm not coming in there all hard and everything. Look, I still got pass first. I can kind of anchor down in there because again, I'm not concerned about these tight ends outrunning me. I can get out of there. Whether that means I can turn and run. I'm already open. Think about it. And that's why Coach David Gibbs, he liked the shuffle technique because you already open, you know. Now, some people don't like the shuffle technique. That's why I like to teach you both. You can know backpedal or you can shuffle. But that's depending on what your coach says too. He forces to do this, if you notice. So let's watch Sherrick down here first before you get into me. Let's watch what he does. It looks like he goes to stock block Sherrick. He shuffles. He's on top of him. He knows the stock block. He gets to the ball. All right. Now, here's what I'm reading right here. So my read is I'm looking through him. All right. I'm looking through this tight end. What I see is immediate block down. When I see immediate block down, I'll show you. All right. When I see that, I'm like, oh, shoot. Now, I know when you thinking I'm saying, oh, shoot, that means, oh, shoot, like I need to go back. No, I'm like, oh shoot, I need to close. I need to get to his hip. I need to get to that tight end's hip before I make this an open field, before this becomes an open field tackle. Because I want to make it easier for me. Okay? So that's why I was explaining that to my high school guys. Look, you don't want to wait. You don't want to be too far off, and you don't want to wait too long. You can buzz your feet, you read it. When you see that tight end blocked down, you want to come off of his butt, man. You want to come off his hip right there because you want to close that gap. So this tackle is an easier tackle. Now we got everybody flowing to it, but I need to be coming outside in, and I'd rather meet him right there. I know it's 22 personnel. I gotta, so it's probably a run. I'm still playing pass first. And then I see it, I'm coming outside thigh board. Now I'm gonna critique what I think I could have done better right here. It's a tackle for a loss, but here's the thing. I didn't wrap up, man. I didn't wrap up. And the thing is, fortunately, I got both legs, and you maybe see this type of tackling a lot, but now from my perspective of how, me coaching and teaching, man, that could have ended real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, wrap up. Keep your head up and wrap up. All right. Now, like I said, I ended up getting a tackle for loss, but I read it correctly, came up, made the tackle, got a little celebration in, got back to the huddle, but look, wrap them up just in case. Because what if I would have missed? Let's watch that again, and I want to show you, what if I would have missed the tackle? He would have jumped over me. He possibly could have got that first down, because I don't know if these guys, let's watch him. Let's watch everybody else. Let's say I missed this tackle. Let's see. Missed the tackle. He could have got like 8 yards. You see what I'm saying? And these type of plays where you get a nice form wrap-up tackle, or you blast the guy, because I didn't really blast him right there either. That's another thing. I feel like I left my feet too early. You know what I mean? I need to drive through my tackles. Let's watch this. See, I need to do more than that. That's not good enough. Fortunately, he went down. Fortunately. But I got to do better right there. I need to wrap up. I need to make a solid hit, and drive him, scoop him, drive him into the ground, do whatever I need to do. So that's on the negative side. That's what I should have done better right there, just in case. Because, again, I mentioned on the last film, on my last video, that could mean that, like, big hits. If you want to get your highlight film looking really good in your game film, even though I'm teaching you guys how to cover man to man and be a beast at that, yeah, of course, that's number one. We're pass first, right? But if you can get you one big hit, you can get one big solid tackle a game, and then you can put that on your highlight tape. I'm telling you, the scouts will be like, the scouts and the recruiters are like, and that goes for college guys too. Man, the NFL guys, they were like, oh, matter of fact, that was a knock against me in college, guys. They were like, he's not is he I don't know about his tackling. I don't know about is he a big hitter? Can he hit hard? I don't know if he got a hard nose. I remember Coach Solis told me that. He said, that's one thing you could work on. Now I actually became a better tackler when I got to the league, because I had no choice. I had no choice. Either that or go somewhere, But I'm just telling you, it's very important. Now, the good thing that I did do, I closed that gap. All right. I didn't wait. I read what I was supposed to read. I read what I was supposed to read. All right. I'm at a good alignment and good depth. I'm outside, so I didn't get I wasn't too tight. So I came at a good angle. So that's very important too, because I had some guys, some of my high school guys and some of my college guys, man, pick bad angles, and then you chasing the guy. No way. If I'm gonna miss, I'm gonna miss outside. That's how we gotta be. Let's watch it one more time. So I could have made a better tackle right there, but the good thing is we made the tackle. I take it. So yeah. So basically, cover 3. Understand the personnel. Very important that you guys know that. You should be looking. Oh, that's another thing. Listen, you should be watching so much game film as well. When you watch so much game film, like, we have statistics, right? That's one thing. like in the league, man, and in college, but we paid way more attention to it in the NFL. So we had statistics for every personnel, and we had to know it. Matter of fact, as rookies, we had to write all it down and present it for the team. So we had to definitely know it. So you need to know, okay, if you're a really good guy studying film and watching and looking at the, your playbook and the, the plan for that week, you should know it already. You should memorize this stuff and know it. That's one of the best safeties that I've ever been around, Darren Sharper. Man, he just knew it. But one thing for him that helped him was obviously he played like 15 years. So you see the same thing over and over and over again. That's why reps help you too during the week. Because the scout team, they're gonna be practicing what they, on the cards. They're gonna be practicing. So you get to see it. So the more reps you get during the week and the more time you put into studying, you're gonna be able to notice things faster, then you can move with confidence. And that's another tip. Get up anytime, any chance, any chance you can. You make a play pop up really quickly, show a little excitement so they can know who made the play. They say, oh, 38, 38, oh, 38, oh, 38. Another one. Like my dad told me when I was a kid playing ball. He said, like, I remember one game, he was like, I didn't hear your name enough. I was like, what you mean? He's like, man, I gotta hear your name more on the intercom more, on the speakers more. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta make something happen. I gotta make more plays. And I gotta pop up and let them know which number did did the play. So that's another thing. And that's just understanding humans, man. Understanding how we think. It doesn't matter if you're a coach or scout. They keep hearing your name. Mark Parson, 38 on the play, on the tackle. Mark Parson on the play. Mark Parson. They're gonna be like, hey, this kid was all over the field. You know? So make sure you're making the plays. Make sure you pop up with excitement. Get back to the huddle and catch your breath and make another play the next play. Keep going, all right? So I wanted to show you because I finally got some film. Shout out to my boy Rush. A little bit of me. I can work on a lot right here. Like I said, I can make a way better tackle. I need to wrap up, drive through my legs, secure the tackle. Fortunately he went down, but I don't know. It was Adrian Peterson. I don't think he's going down with that little, that weak stuff. So I got to make sure I tackle better. All right. Good thing I read it. I read my keys, what I was supposed to read. I was thinking pass first, but I read it, saw it, then I came right off my guy's hip, outside in, and secured the tackle. All right. So hopefully you guys like the film, and hopefully you guys are getting better and improving your skills. Make sure you guys hit me up with testimonials that you noticed results from improving, in what you do and what you love, your mindset, workouts, one-on-ones, man coverage, thought process, all of that. Hit me up, email me, okay? I'm excited for you though, man. The best is yet to come. My first milestone is to get 1,000 quality informative videos out there for y'all for this year, before this year. Man, I want so many guys to ball out from my videos this year. 2018, youth, high school, college, and professional. I want hundreds of you guys. So I'm gonna go with hundreds. Just from this year. You might have just found my page this year. I want hundreds of you guys, at least hundreds of you guys to really make a huge impact for your school and yourself when it comes to getting placed and getting to the next level, whatever level it may be. There's always another level. So always strive and go for it and believe it in. All right, stay tuned for the next video. This is basically a little cover 3 action against 22 personnel. Let's get better. Peace.